In a recession, there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm gonna share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes. Of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion at the Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The CASHFX group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this CASHFX group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the CASHFX group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your CASHFX historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The CASHFX group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly, recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening and welcome back. Welcome back. It's your boy, Sheldon Shirley, of course, here to bring you another fine evening to tell you some more about this wonderful opportunity called the CASHFX group. All right. If you don't know, you are in the right place to know. And when you do know, make the right decision. All right. Don't just get this information and let it slide. Use it. All right. Get yourself on board because this is a wonderful train that is heading to financial freedom. All right. So if that's what you want, well, hop on board. Hop on board. All right. So for the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be your tour guide through this CASHFX trip. All right. So let me just get right into this. All right. We do this presentation every day of the week. Well, not every day, but Monday through Friday. All right. We have other meetings. Monday through Friday. All right. At 6 p.m. here in Jamaica, which is 7 o'clock over there in Trinidad, just to share this opportunity. Myself and Mr. Mark Daniels, my business partner. All right. So just get your books, get your pens, and get ready to receive some information. All right. I won't keep you long. All right. 25 minutes tops. Start your clocks. All right. So let's get into it. What is this all about? First and foremost, I want you to remember some things as we go through this presentation. All right. The first thing I want you to keep in mind is that there are no referrals needed. You do not, I repeat, you do not need to bring anybody into this business. All right. That is strictly optional. Number two, there are no monthly fees, no monthly subscription. One-time purchase, you're good to go. Thirdly, there are no meetings, no mandatory meetings. These meetings are just for educational purposes only. All right, so that we can educate you about this opportunity. Okay, and last but not least, and a personal favorite, let the pros trade for you. We are involved in the Forex space, but you, my friend, do no trading for yourself. The professionals do that for you. All right. So you're about to find out that it is so easy to be successful in the Forex space. All right. So along with that, let me introduce you to two trending industries that we're involved in. We're talking about e-learning. That's right. If you have the ability to go online, then you also have the opportunity to learn about the Forex space. And this company brings it to you. All right. And then there's also e-earning. All right. So we all know about the various markets that are available, but none of them stands above the Forex market. All right. We're talking about a $5.3 trillion market. All right. We're talking about something that's recession proof. We're talking about something that the banks are involved in, the hedge fund managers are involved in, and the CASHFX group has made it fit so that you now can be a part of it and get your share of the $5.3 trillion. All right. So it's definitely worth your while. So get into it. One of the things I also love about this company is, of course, their core values. We're talking about transparency, honesty, and respect for all members. All right. That's good stuff. We have these guys coming on every month, talking to us, letting us understand, pardon me, what's going on in the business. All right. They're letting us know that, hey, these are the challenges. These are the solutions. And we love that. All right. They're solution oriented. And of course, what are the plans for the future? Those things create trust. And trust is important, especially in this space. All right. So of course, they aim to, make us successful in the Forex market, the Forex space by the proprietary trading. And we love that. And also want to put us in a position to be successful and to know about the space if we so desire. All right. So who would have been responsible for putting all of this together? We're talking about our founders, Oscar Lopez and Edwin Abad. They would have hired the necessary professionals that will make this space a successful one. And along with that, all right, they would have come together and formed this company because they have seen so many companies fail that are in this space. So they decided to make their own. And for now, we're going on 3 years. They've been doing an awesome job in getting regular families to have an opportunity or a shot at financial freedom. And that's a big deal. All right. These guys have impacted over 300,000 persons globally. All right. I'm talking about around 15,000 in the region and growing every day. All right. And we definitely want you to be on board. All right. So we also have a picture here of some of my partners over there in Trinidad who have gone to Panama to the headquarters just to check things out, rub shoulders with those who are there, and just to validate things for us so that we can know that, hey, this is real. All right. So now that we know that that is the case, then I want you to understand how you can become a part of this wonderful opportunity. All right. Well, let's get into it. There are 15 types of contracts that you can purchase, and we have broken that down in 3 categories for you. All right. First of which is called the elemental plans. All right, this starts from $300 all the way to $3,000. All right, so we talked about e-learning earlier. This is what it is all about. You have the opportunity to learn the basics of the Forex space if you so desire. All right, that's a part of your contract purchase that comes. It's actually the product that you purchase when you become a member of the company. All right, from here we move on to the advanced plans. All right, this is from 5,000 all the way to 20,000 US dollars. All right, at this point, you're getting advanced knowledge, you're learning more, you're getting a better idea of what the Forex space is all about. Again, this is strictly optional. You don't have to use it. Just understand that you have it at your disposal. Cool, nice stuff. All right, and then we move from there to the supreme plans. These are from 30,000 all the way to 100,000 US dollars. At this point, you'd have been able to take your own trade. You'd have learned enough to go out on your own, again, if you so desire. All right. So you get in where you fit in. Any one of these 15 contracts you can purchase from the 300 all the way up to the 100,000, or you can start at the 300 and work your way up to the 300,000, up to the 100,000, sorry, because the 100,000 contract is our largest contract. And that's what we call the gold standard. And that's where everybody's trying to go. All right. So definitely it's worth your while. So now that you have purchased any one of these 15 contracts, whatever you are able to afford, all right, the next question you want to ask is, how do I earn? All right. I'm glad you asked. Let's get into it. So once you would have purchased any one of those contracts, the first way you earn, right, once you purchase a contract, you are a bear participant. We call it bear capital. All right, that is passive participation. You purchase a contract, sit back, relax. After 72 hours or 3 business days, let me use that, the trader start trading for you. Your results come in every week, hands-free. You do nothing. All right, you do nothing and you get an opportunity. All right, my friend Bill, this presentation doesn't allow questions during the presentation. All right, so afterwards, you can just kind of reach out to the person would have shared it with you and they'll be happy to answer your questions, or you can reach out to me personally afterwards and I'll be happy to also answer your question and clarify whatever the question you had. All right, so the next way you can also earn is what we call bull capital. All right, now bull capital is if you are a person who wants to share the opportunity with others, and if you share it and even one person sign up, well, you are now going to be earning bonuses. So the company seeks to compensate you for sharing this opportunity with others. All right, because once you get to know something and you see how beautiful it is, how it works, then you're going to want to tell somebody about it, and the company will reward your efforts for doing so. And of course, the more you share it, then the more you rank up in levels. So those are the 2 ways that you earn with the CASHFX group. One is passive, one is active. You choose which one you want to be a part of. All right, the option is definitely yours. Nice. So let me just go ahead also and break things down a little bit further for you and show you exactly how this works. So you purchase a contract. We're going to use a $1,000 contract as an example, and we're going to first look at the passive side of things. So you purchase a $1,000 contract. 70% of that goes to your trading account. All right, so this is where the traders trade on your behalf and you get your returns on a weekly basis. Now, not because you see 70% being traded, I want you to understand that the company's promise is to take your contract purchase to 200%. What that means is that if you purchase a $1,000 contract, then you don't have anything in your balance, but that purchase is going to now generate funds in your balance for you in the amount of $2,000. And that's where the 200% comes in. All right. So that's how it is on the passive side of things. So that's the 70% of your contract. The remaining 30% goes to the bull capital side of the business. And this is what goes to the purchase of your academy product. All right. Remember, we're telling you about the various contracts that are available. Well, the academy product comes along with that. And from that also is the bonuses. All right. So the fast start bonus for the person who have brought you on, and the unilevel bonus for those who are in the organization as well, or in that particular network. All right. This particular side also goes to 2x, all right, 200% or $2,000. And let me tell you that these bonuses are reoccurring bonuses. They're not one-time bonuses. As long as the person stays in the company and continues to upgrade their contract, you continue to get this bonus if you would have invited anyone in, all right? And remember now, that is strictly optional. So let's go back to the passive side of things, all right? So when we look at the passive side of things, right? If you allow your contract to go to 200% or 2,000, what are your options? There are two, right? You can withdraw your money. There's a 20% withdrawal fee, of course, and that's the only fee that's associated with a CASHFX group, right? Now, understand that now that 20% comes out, you're left with $1,600. You could just walk away with that. You would have got your $1,000 back, made $600 profit, and you are good to go, right? So that, my friend, is definitely good business. Now, option number two, same thing. You withdraw your money because that's all you can do because it's now 2x and your contract has been honored, right? So what you do here is that you pocket 600 and then repurchase the $1,000 contract and get the ball rolling again. A lot of people like to try this because they get their hands on the money and it's all right, this thing is real. Let's give it another go, right? So that's how it works. And if you want to do that, that is fine. Okay. Now, the next thing is a third option. Yes. And my personal favorite. This is what allows you to now compound your money. All right. If you don't know what compounding is, let me help to show you something. That is, as soon as you have enough in your balance, go ahead and upgrade to the higher contract. All right. So let's take a look at it. This is what we call a roadmap to 100,000. All right. Now this chart, of course, is a 5% estimate chart. All right. What that means is that past results are not guaranteed that they're going to be future results. All right. So keep that in mind. So we're using this as a benchmark. So what this shows is that you could start with 300 and you can work your way to the 100,000. Okay. Now, how this is done is that once you purchase your $300 contract, $210 is traded for you because that's the 70%. And then within 24 weeks or 6 months at $10.50 a week, you would have earned $250 in your balance and you're ready for an upgrade. All right. So what happens that $50 comes out because that's your 20% withdrawal fee, because yes, an upgrade is considered a withdrawal because you're now taking out your balance to upgrade to a higher contract. All right. So that's what it is. So you know that you're on the 500 contract because you're only paying the difference. You put that 200, that remaining 200 on your existing 300, and now you're at 500. Now on the 300, you were making $10.50 per week. On the 500, you're now making $17.50 per week. All right, that's a good stuff. In another 36 weeks, you're going to have $625 in your balance, right? And then now again, you're ready for another upgrade. So 125 comes out, you're left with 500. That 500 goes on your existing 500, and you're now upgraded to the 1,000. So on the 300, you were making 1050. On the 500, you were making 1750. But when you go up to the 1000, you're making $35 a week. All right. So you see the compounding effect. All right. Your interest topping on top of your interest, going on top of your interest. And as I like to say, that should interest you. All right. So here is up. The higher you go, the more you make. That's a compounding effect. The shorter the time for your contract to be upgraded. Good stuff. I know. All right. So that's how you journey all the way to the $100,000 contract. All right. So again, reach out to the person who would have shared this with you, and they will explain to you the various options that are available to you as you make your way up the ladder. All right. So let's talk about that 20% we talk about. It's nothing to be confused about, because here's the good news. That 20% does not go to the company, but it actually goes back to the members of the company. Community economics is what I like to call it. All right. So it's a shared value kind of thing. So what you're seeing here is what we call our force matrix 3x10 structure. All right. What that means is that each person, once they join the company, they fall into the matrix. All right. So you either fall beside someone or beneath someone, because the person can only have 3 persons on their levels. All right. So it goes down in multiples of 3, 10 levels deep. All right. So sort of 3, 9, 27, 81, and so on and so forth, right? So how this actually works is that a person that falls beneath you, once they go ahead and make a withdrawal, all right, say if they're liquidating or they're upgrading their contract, that 20% comes out, and it is shared up to all the persons above them in that particular network, all right? What's the good thing about this? Well, other than you get a bonus that you did nothing for, the company is that nice, right? You're also going to, it also provides sustainability to the system. All right, sustainability produces longevity. When you put those two together, it's nice. All right, that means that a company is built to last. So we like that little feature right there. All right, so that's a bonus that goes to everybody. Let's talk about this next bonus called a unilevel bonus. This bonus does not go to everyone, but it actually goes to those who are willing to share the opportunity. Again, this is strictly optional. You don't have to do it, but it's my duty to help you to understand that this is there if you want to propel your growth, if you want to go faster to your desired goal. All right. So how this works, once you join a company, again, you have access to 4 levels deep. All right. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. All right. So what happens is if I invite you, you fall on my level 1. I get a fast start bonus. Pardon me. I get a fast start bonus, and I also get a unilevel bonus. All right, nice. Now, when you invite someone, they fall on my level 2. All right, you are going to get the fast start bonus, but I still get that unilevel bonus. So, like we use the $1,000 contract as an example there. All right, once the person gets that 150 for the fast start, I get $15 for the unilevel bonus. All right, that's a 10%. All right. So once you know on my level 2, go ahead and invite someone else. They fall on my level 3. All right. I still get 10%. All right. 10% of whatever contract they purchase. And if that person on my level 3 goes ahead and invites someone, they fall on my level 4. Again, I still get a 10% unilevel bonus. So you see how lucrative this is for everyone. All right. And that's one of the beauties about this opportunity. Now, that person on my level 4, if they go ahead and invite someone else, they fall on my level 5. I get no bonuses at level unless I go ahead and upgrade. When I upgrade, how do I upgrade rather? I and my team would have to now do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. And when that is done, I am now going to be able to rank up to executive. When I rank up to executive, I am unlocking levels 5 and 6. And on these levels, I am now earning 20% instead of 10%, which is on my level 1 through 4. All right, so now I've opened up 50% in bonuses, and that's awesome stuff. Okay, so this is designed for people to work together. You can't just bring people in, leave them alone, and expect to get anywhere. All right, it is designed for us to work together. All right, and I like that about it. It's the same thing. If I want to unlock level 7 and 8, then I have to make rank to manager. How do I do that? Same thing. My team and I would have to work together, do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. I also now would have to allow, assist 2 of my team members on separate legs to also become executives themselves so that I can become a manager. And the same process goes on. I want to go to level 9. I want to unlock level 9 rather. Then I have to become a director. To become a director, my team and I have to work together again, do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. And then I have to allow 2 members once again to become managers. And then I get ranked up to director. All right, so it continues. I want to make it to president this time. Not only do I have to do a certain amount of business in a 30-day period, but I think I have to make 3 directors. All right, from 3 different legs. So again, I got to help my team to grow so that I can grow. All right, that's how it works. And then I get to the president. But this level, and you're unlocking levels 10, 11 through to infinity. All right, get to this level you earn from everyone in your organization, and we're all leveraging each other. And that's the awesome thing about this opportunity. All right, so this is where the walkaway money comes from, the residual income. All right, this is where it's at. This is where you turn your 40-year plan. I mean, sometimes we work so hard and we save and we save and we save. And in 40 years, we're supposed to retire or supposed to be able to retire. But we find ourselves working and working and working and working and working some more. All right. Well, with this opportunity, if you so desire to share, this is what you can afford you. All right. And that's why we talk so highly about financial freedom. Okay. I like to tell my persons that, hey, if you work hard networking, then networking will work hard for you. But hey, it's optional. That's the good thing about this. No one is forced to do it. If it's in you, it's in you. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. And let's leave it be. All right. So also the company compensates you for your efforts, right? And they give you some prizes as you make ranks and go up the ladder. So if you make it to executive, of course, they give you an iPad or 675 US worth in Bitcoin, as well as if you make it to manager, there's a Rolex watch or a 7,500 worth in Bitcoin. If you get to director, there are all expenses trip paid for 2 or $11,250 worth in Bitcoin. If you get to president, then there's a Porsche or $75,000 worth in Bitcoin. They get to ambassadors, a Ferrari, $150,000 worth in Bitcoin. And of course, the big kahuna, the global ambassador, if you get to this level, you get a Lamborghini, $375,000 worth in Bitcoin. You know, so you take the car or the Bitcoin. All right. But that's fine and dandy. What really got me interested in this opportunity, my friends, it is definitely the numbers. Let's play a numbers game here. All right. So I like to share these numbers with persons. These are our returns for the past 2 weeks. Right. So we're talking about 4.22% and a 4.09%. Now, here's my question. You put $300 in the bank. I was going to use the smallest amount. At the end of a full week, you go back to check how much progress, how much interest you have made. I guarantee you're not going to see 4%. You are not going to see 4%. I guarantee it. All right. So think about that for a moment. All right. Your banks will definitely not give that to you. So that is another reason why this is an awesome opportunity. All right. Well, if those numbers don't touch you, let's look at the past 2 months. All right. March, 21.23%. In April, 16.01%. Talk to me. Same thing applies. If you would have put $300 in the bank, go back and check within a month's time, are you going to see a 20% increase, 16% interest? You will not. All right. I challenge you. Again, this is hands-free. This is passive income. You just purchased a contract and the company starts trading for you. And these are your returns on a weekly basis. Look at the contract sizes and look at the amount that you get on a monthly basis. Come on. All you have to do is decide where you want to get to, and that money can be yours. Easy peasy. All right. It makes sense. All right. So let's look at the past 2 years. For the past 2 years, it's not been the easiest. It's been the most difficult of times for a lot of people, right? But look at what CASHFX has been doing throughout those 2 years. 329.54% in 2020. Wow, that's mind-blowing returns. In 2021, 254.74%. Come on, it gets no better than this, my friends. All right. So Now the question you should be asking me, how you get started? Well, you have to acquire Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is a method of payment that a company would have chosen. So let me tell you why. All right. So on your screen, you're going to see a few facts about Bitcoin, but let me tell you what Bitcoin actually is. It is a computer generated asset designed for peer-to-peer exchange. That is, I can give you some, you can give me some. All right. And we don't need the banks to do it. All right. That's a good thing about it. All right. Now, why is it important? Bitcoin does not suffer inflation. Right now, we are being hit left, right, and center with inflation. Why is that? Because Bitcoin has a fixed amount. Government money, there is unlimited printing. They keep printing, they keep printing. So as you keep saving, your money gets less and less and less and less value, less buying power, and that's not good. Bitcoin now is one of those assets that appreciates, right? Now, if you understand anything about Bitcoin at this point, the last time I checked, it was like over 30,000, right? So if you think about it, you want to put yourself in a position to have an asset that continues to appreciate over time. So what that does is your buying power increases rather than decreasing. All right, so think about that. So there are low transaction fees. There's lots of transparency, right? In long and short of it is that you get power back over your money. And that's what we really want. All right, we want to have control over our own pockets. It's only fair, it's our pocket. All right, so if that makes sense to you, that is why the company would have chosen this method of payment. So it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. All right, so all you have to do now is to get a referral link from the person who would have invited you on this call, and you can get registered, go ahead and make your payment, and you're good to go. Might I remind you, you can't just, there's no apps for you to download. You can't just go Google and sign up. You need that referral link, okay? And of course, how do I get my money back? Well, it's simple. Once you would have signed up with a company, you're going to have access to the user interface where you can go ahead and insert your Bitcoin wallet address, and they will send that to you once you request a withdrawal. But the best case scenario right now, or one of the best things right now in the pipeline, and I hear it's coming pretty soon, is to have your own CASHFX debit card. I think they're rolling out the virtual card first and then the physical card. What that means is that you're going to have your money at your fingertips, and that's good to know. All right, no waiting on withdrawal. You just go boop, 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 go to the ATM, pull some money, you're good to go. And your family go watch a movie, go to the beach, just have some fun, you know? All right, so definitely that's what's up. So the reason why we continue to share these opportunities, or this opportunity, so often with you is because we want you to do what matters. We want your money to work for you. All right, you work hard for your money. So your money needs to work hard for you. And if you don't find a way to make money without having to, trade your time, then you're in trouble. All right, so that is why we're presenting you with this opportunity. It's a good source of additional income. All right, so get on board. So please, get back to the person who have invited you on this call. Tell them that you are ready to get started. Tell them Shirley sent you, all right? All right, so definitely it's been fun talking to you about this opportunity. As I said, if there's anything that was unclear, please get back to the person who shared this with you, and they'll be happy to clear things up for you. I'm wishing you a blessed rest of evening. This is my final presentation for the week, but tomorrow we have coming to you Mr. Mark Daniels, and he will take things over from there. I'll see you guys next week. God bless. Stay up. Stay blessed.